Yay! Hello, hello, live. All right. We'll see if anybody shows up. But before we get into the reading, I'm just gonna do introductions. So thank you so much for joining the channel, guys. I am so happy to have you here for this reading. I am going to abandon giving time frames and time references on the videos. So when they find you, they are for you. Hey, notification gang, thank you. Yes. So yeah, we're just going to get into y'all's energy. Oh, please don't forget to check out the description box below on information. Yes, thank you. On information on how to book personal reading with me. I am still doing that $25 15-minute special, guys. And please, please, please follow me on Instagram. I am doing dailies, weeklies, not so much dailies, but weeklies, and I just put a pickle card up if that interests you. Oh, there's your energy. Yes. Oh, you're right. I should do a new moon live. I might have to do that tonight because I am going out of town. I'm going on vacation. I am so excited. I am going to be minding my business, you know, for some time. So I'll have to do that tonight. All right. So we have the Son of Swords, Scorpio, coming up. This to me is insight. I don't know. As I was pre-shuffling, I just heard like razor sharp. You know, like razor sharp. Like you're razor sharp about new information, new people. I just imagine like you walk into a situation and you just understand very quickly what you're doing, what needs to be done, all that good stuff. Yeah, look at this, the Son of Wands. So this is your energy too. I always put Scorpios in the wand category just because of how passionate you can be. So you're about to be moving with a quickness towards your goal. It almost seems like one of those things where like Forrest Gump I just started running he just didn't stop. It kind of seems like it's gonna be like that. Like you just start running. Sharper than a knife. Yeah, y'all are just sharp. Y'all are really, really sharp. I'm telling you, the Eight of Wands, okay, the Eight of Wands, it's a quickness, guys. It's like sharp. That's all I can say. That's really all I can say. I wonder what it is. Like this is I really wonder what it is. And one. All right. Yeah, precision. Precision. I love that word too. Precision. And it's precision about what you need to do in order to be successful, or even knowing what to cut out, or even who to cut out and who to talk to. Like it's almost as if you kind of have like these matrix like glasses on, like those magical glasses where everything's green and it's just like all this information's coming at you, but you're able to sort through the information that you don't need and have the information that you do. And that's if you're walking into new environments, like you'll very quickly be able to kind of go through like a system, like you know kind of where everybody fits. Okay, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. So maybe you're building a team of some sort, or you're running resumes, or you're having to pick something. Okay, you're having to pick someone. Okay, heightened sense of awareness. Yes, absolutely. So the underlying energy we do have is the Eight of Cups. Like I said, some of you guys are cutting yourself out of a work situation. Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, to the Three of Pentacles. Here's the thing. You're going towards the Ten of Cups. So that's what you really want, what you desire. Yeah, what you love. And we have your energy here. The Magician followed by the Father of Cups, okay? So some of you guys are choosing to lose the situation. Sorry, I have to readjust. I totally miscalculated how close I needed to be. All right, sorry about that. But yeah, you guys have a new beginning coming with you. And look at this in the Magician. You know, some people, sometimes I put Scorpio in this card too, just because of the manipulation. Not necessarily in a negative sense, but the manipulation of energies, okay? And Scorpios are known for it. So you're able to really kind of manipulate these energies. And it's not in a malicious way by any means. It's not in a negative way by any means. It's just how the cookie's crumbling right now. It's your heightened sense of awareness, like you said. Okay? So yeah, we have the Four of Swords. The Six of Swords. Yep. A mental, see, even the sword energy. A mental clarity. Scorpio rising. Hello. The Emperor. Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. Son of Pentacles. Yep. The Mother of Wands as the heart of this reading. I love. The Six of Pentacles. Scorpio moon. The Four of Cups. The Daughter of Wands. And last but not least, we have, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about long term. Long term. That's why, Scorpio, you are playing no games. You are playing no games. 0 games. You give 0 Fs. Literally 0 Fs are given. That is really the T. That's the T, sis. You guys are really working towards building your empire, okay? And you're okay. And I just shout out to Luke, who I just spoke to, my fellow Scorpio, not fellow Scorpio. I am not a Scorpio, but he's one of my really good friends, and he is in fact a Scorpio. Got it out. But this energy is like, you are okay being alone. With the Four of Swords here, you're okay being alone. Because you know, if it's not serving you, it is a distraction. If it's not for you, it's a distraction, and you're moving right on away from that. You're moving to your little rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow is where you're trying to be. And you're racing towards it because you're so focused on your long term. You are so focused on this pinnacle energy, making sure that you have balance, making sure that you're in relationships where it's equal give and take, that you are not willing to stop at anything in order to get there, Scorpio. And you're also willing to take your time doing it, but you're moving quickly, if that makes sense. Like, it's interesting with all the earth and fire energy, okay, that's here. Because earth implies slowness, all right? But all this fire energy, and again, you're popping up as the Mother of Wands, all this fire energy seems like it's blazing, you know? So it's kind of contradictory, but it's not. It's just your acute attention to detail at this point. You don't have to go through a whole bunch of rigmarole because you already know. Been there, done that, got that t-shirt. So now that you're coming back, you already know the you already know the routine. It's like a freshman to a senior. You're now the senior looking at a situation like, I know where all my classes are. You see other people buzzing around like, where's this? And you're like, man, to the left over there, 3 cents, you're gonna have to answer a question. You know, you just understand the layout of everything. And it's because a lot of you have been away from everything. You've taken some time out. But I do see an opportunity for a new beginning to come in, Scorpios. Yeah. And we even have the 3 of Swords. So this could be a heartache, a betrayal of some sorts. Perhaps somebody could be withholding information. Yeah, okay. This went into... This took a different turn, but that's fine. But there's another message for you here, Scorpio. And maybe that's why, who's that, the Father of Cups? Somebody's been withholding some information from you. And it could be a earth sign in particular. So a Taurus, I just heard Cancer, but a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, sorry. Somebody could be withholding some money from you. They're just withholding some information. So expect to find that information out. You might feel betrayed. You might be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that this person did this to me. But it's something that has to happen in order for you to move forward. So this could also be a past energy too, a past energy that you dealt with. Where somebody could have been very stingy with their money and they weren't helping. So perhaps you asked, like, maybe perhaps your father or your mother for money, and they're just like, no, and they have it, and you find out that they had it, and you're just like, well, man, were you just gonna let me starve? It's one of those situations. This is a little, that's kind of specific, but that's for somebody. Okay, let's see why the 4 of Cups is here. Oops. Why is the 4 of Cups here, please? Why are the 4 of Cups here? Alrighty. Yeah, there's a new... Yeah, the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, guys. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be getting an opportunity, and this opportunity can involve travel, but it's something that you're very passionate about. Oh, excuse me. It's something that you're very, very passionate about, okay? A lot of you are going to be able to recommit to yourself and to your happiness. Okay, but we have the Three of Wands. So you're going to be moving forward. You're going to be expanding, growing. A lot of you guys are going to be traveling, or you have the opportunity to take a trip. If you do have the opportunity to take a trip, then take it. It will be very beneficial to you, even if it's just to woosah, even if it's just to release. Okay, I just see a new financial opportunity coming in for you, and it's going to be more balanced. I see you being able to step into a boss energy, Scorpios, to be able to kind of take control, take the reins of your situation. But yeah, you're walking away from a situation, and it could have to deal with and it could have to deal with somebody perhaps skimming some money off the tizop. Okay, something like that. Let's see if I can get any more messages from this deck. Yeah, we have the Knave of Pentacles. Yeah, if you've been concerned about money, finances, resources, okay, or an earth sign, I see two things happening for you, okay, Scorpio? So this is going to be kind of like those wham. So some of you guys are going to be receiving a new long-term offer. Okay. I just want to sum up this reading really quick before I move into the oracles, because the same cards keep coming out. So I don't want to be super repetitive, but the reason why your awareness is so heightened is because you are so looking forward to the future and your long-term stability, that if you know that either it is unwilling to share, unable to share, or it brings you down in any way, shape, or form, you're walking away from that energy and you're stepping into something new. And because of that, you're going to be greeted with new friends, new work opportunities, and for some of you guys, new love. Everything is just long term. You're like, if I don't see myself talking to you in 20 years, then there's no need for us to even start the conversation. It's over before it even started, with a lot of energies that are coming in. And so you're just so focused on like 20 years, 50 years. And yeah, yes, okay, I'm happy. I'm picking up on this energy where I'm just like, man, you guys are so forward that even if this situation were to play out where you find out somebody was withholding money, withholding finances, resources, or whatever, you're so over it before it even happens. You know, like normally you would be upset, you would be agitated, like you want to go attack the problem, you want to go address it. But in this moment, you're just like, you know what? That was a sign I needed. I am leaving. You don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about it, because there's no need for me to even go back and forth. Hello, there's no need for us to even go back and forth. So, and you'll have something new coming right behind. You'll have something new coming right on in. Like the transition of you moving on and moving forward to how long you're actually going to be in to how long you're actually going to be in. I'm sorry, that question threw me off. Oh, no, it's not a card game. This is tarot. I'm sorry. Let me get back. Sorry, that took me out. That took me out. But your transition period from one state to another isn't going to be that long. Once you walk away from something else, you're going to move into something new, is what I was trying to say. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Scorpios. Beautiful. And this is so great because, again, with that new moon in Virgo that's happening on the 30th of August, that is what's being brought into awareness. It is your relationships. And so you're like a cheer captain. Like you were making cuts from the team and you do not feel bad. You're like, nope, can't do a herky or whatever. I'm happy about that. Yes. Amen. I'm happy to hear that. This is a great energy. I like it. Like I always say, Scorpios are my low-key favorite other than, Pisces. I love me a nasty Scorpio. So I'm happy to see such bright energy, because normally you guys get such a rep for being so dark. But I sense a way lighter energy. Beautiful. And guys, please, again, just a friendly reminder, please don't forget to check out that description box below. I am still doing my $25 15-minute special, guys. So please book, and follow me on Instagram, okay? Thank you. Yes, this is what I like. Oh, man. This is so funny because, wow, no, this has never happened before, but all the Moonology cards that I picked, none of them have other signs on them. All of them are just like these really broad ideas, so that's really interesting. All right, so we have believe in the impossible. I think you do. I think you actually do, Scorpio. You're like, I'm waiting for the impossible because the situation that I'm in right now shall not stand. I don't care what I have to do to get to the next phase. But believe in the impossible because the universe has your back and the situation is going to be helping you along, all right? We have to take time to breathe out. I love it. Take time to breathe out. This is why I was like, this is such a warm energy from Scorpio because you're finally exhale. It's an exhale. You're like, I'm cool. I'm going to control what I can't control. I'm not going to control what I can't control. And that is huge. Huge evolution for Scorpios. Huge, huge, huge evolution. And you yourself sense that. You're like, I am a different person. I am not going to control what I can't control. And if it is a person and it's because they're relying on keeping things from you, you're not taking it personally anymore. You're not like, how could you betray me? How could you go against me? You're just looking at it like that is your character. You would do that to anyone. And that is why you got to go. That is why I'm moving on. And that's why I don't feel bad. I'll pray for you. Maybe. I'll think about praying for you. But that has nothing to do with me. I love it. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. Because you're charging towards it, right? You're moving towards it. We saw the Queen of Wands. I see the Ten of Cups. Okay? The Magician card. Just keep to it. Whatever you see, whatever you're dreaming, you can put that into action. You can. You're doing it. You're already taking those steps forward to it. You might still be in a little bit of a hermit mode, sort of, kind of, for this next time period, but you're moving out of it. And then we even have, what do you need to release? And that is the key. You're releasing a lot, Scorpio, and you don't feel bad. And I don't feel bad because you don't feel bad. So we don't feel bad. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ooh, yes. Okay. Oops. Yes, and one more, please, for our Scorpios. Oh, we have quite a few that came out for our Scorpios. I want to ask for one more. But we have building blocks. And this is what I was talking about, that acute awareness. See how small those blocks are? That's how you're looking at every situation. That's kind of what I was saying, like the Matrix, when you keep seeing like things that are just moving around. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're building to your tomorrow. You're taking every opportunity that you can to take the best steps with the best people that you can towards your future. And again, your long term. This is all about long term for you guys. This is all about the long game. I love it. And see, flexible. And isn't this what I was just so proud of you about letting go, being flexible? And you're a fixed sign. So, I mean, that is a lifetime's journey. So we have, it's bending to what needs to be done. I feel like where the flexibility is coming in with Scorpios, and this is beautiful, you know the end game. You know what you want, okay? You know what you want, but you're okay with how you get there. You've released expectations for the journey. And that was where you were slipping up in the past. You were so tied to, it had to look this way. It had to be this way. Now you've let that go. You're like, you know what? It really doesn't matter. The way that these blocks come out really doesn't matter. There is no 1, 2, 3. Does it fit? Does it fit, and can I build upon it? And that's kind of what you've found out. And that's what you've learned. And that's opened you up, okay? Because we have, yes, I didn't see these. This is awesome. We have truth be told. That's what I said. Something's coming out in the open. Something is coming out in the open, and it's going to bring a change with that 1 and that 4. That gets us to a 5 for 14. It's going to bring a change, particularly in your foundation, okay? It gives you a new start in your foundation. Time for a nap, my favorite card. Time for a nap, because guess what? The fates are about to bring in that new life for you. The fates are bringing in that new life for you. That's what I'm saying. You've released your tie to the expectations. You're okay with the journey. You know that you're going to get there. You don't have to know what stop or what train to take. You're just like, I'm cool. I'm down for the journey. And that's bringing you so much relief. So this is going to be like one of the actual, dare I say it, Scorpio, this is going to be one of like the least emotional time frames for you, because you've cut out all the malarkey. I see that because the Virgo energy, I feel like you're stepping into your like sisters, you know, your polar opposite sign. I'm getting a really strong Taurus energy. Really, really strong Taurus energy. And y'all are polar opposites, which means you're two sides of the same coin. So now I feel you taking some of that fixed energy and just putting it towards practicality instead of your emotions. Okay. Maxine, hey! Hello, okay? So let's, okay, I was like, what deck am I doing next? Oh, wow, bringing tears to my eyes. Oh my gosh. I hope so. This is a beautiful reading. I love this. Compassion. And again, all that red, all that fire, all that fire energy. You're bringing compassion to yourself because you've been real hard on yourself, Scorps. Real hard. And you found that was like what was driving you. You thought that your anger was what was driving you, but you found out it was your passion that was driving you. And those are two totally different things. They mostly get wrapped up together because passion can work two ways, love and hate. And so you've been feeling a lot of things, right? And it came out as anger. Anger towards things, anger towards people, anger towards your situation, anger towards self, okay? But now you've recognized that that's not the case, all right? You got to be compassionate to yourself. You have to love yourself, and communion here. You have to share and break bread with the people that need to be shared and break bread with. It's important to have people around you. It's important to have a steady foundation. And now that you understand that there are people in this world that you can trust, not everyone is out to get you, right? Not everybody, not seeing the bad and negative in everybody, you're able to, again, cue out and single out the people that will bring you good, compassionate people, open people, people who are giving, people who want to share. That's what you're attracting now. You won't take anything less because you found out that it exists. So now you're like, well, that's what I want all the time. I was only dealing with these crackerjacks because I didn't realize that I didn't have anybody else to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, my favorite deck always coming in. All right, so we have a wolf, sexy. Okay, wolf pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Right. And wolves, Maxine, yes. Trust. Wolves travel in packs. You have the lone wolf, and then you have the traveling pack. You've been a lone wolf, you're about to find your pack of other lone wolves, and then you can all be in a pack together. And I like that it does say there may be challenges that are coming up, but you have the soul to endure it. That's what I'm saying. That random kind of message that came out, it's not going to stop you. It might seem like it. To other people, it seems like really horrible, but it's just really not going to stop you. All right. So I'm going to pull any last messages for my Scorpios, anything that they should know moving forward. Ooh. We got the Queen of Swords, truth. Again, the truth, honesty. The devil. The devil. To the Nine of Cups. Yeah. Ooh, to the world. Oh my gosh, yes. The world, strength. I love it. I see the Six of Cups here. I love it. Okay. This is just really reiterating what I was saying earlier, so I won't spend too much time going into it. But yeah, you have truth about the devil situation, and because you're realizing what has been toxic, what has been holding you back, what has not been for you, you're closing that chapter with the World card here. Okay, you're cutting it out. And I love the Queen of Swords because that's what I was saying about that sharpness. You're sharp. Scorpio. You're on top of it, but you're closing out this chapter because you've grown so much. You have so much strength. You've tamed that beast here. You've tamed that beast within. Again, you learn to differentiate between your passion and your anger. And you've redirected that passion towards something that will be beneficial to you in the long run. And that is what you've been trying to do for a lifetime, okay? With the Nine of Cups here, this is a wish fulfillment. This is something that you've been coming to guidance for. And now you're about to be confronted with a situation that's really going to test you, and you're going to ace this test. Yeah. I just want to give you like a sticker, like a good job. Good job, Scorpio. You did it. You are learning how to deal with your feelings in a non-destructive manner, or in a way that can't be perceived as destructive. You know what I'm saying? It can't even be perceived as destructive because you're so much moving forward. And that's not even to, when I say destructive, Scorpio, that's not to chastise you. That's, I don't necessarily see it as destructive, but you know, it just goes back to, and I just had a really long discussion again with one of my Scorpionic friends, and so I'll share it with you because I kind of had this epiphany about Scorpios today. So I guess this is just a bonus for the live, and if you stuck around. I just want to say, Scorpios, I understand more so, not completely understand because I'll never understand, I'm not Scorpio, so as far as those deep rivers run, I might not be able to super connect with that, but I get how detrimental it was to your development of self-expression, to be told at a young age that you could not express your emotions. Because Scorpio energy, because it can move so quickly, especially when you're a child, right? You're happy, you're sad, it goes from extremes. You're taught, some of you even beat, that you can't be that way. Don't be that way. You're told that is inappropriate, it makes others uncomfortable. So your entire life, you've kind of had to repress a lot of your feelings, a lot of and not only your feelings, but like the showmanship, the show of your feelings. You've always had them, they didn't go anywhere. That's the problem. Just because you weren't told, just because you were told not to express them, they didn't go anywhere. So they were just kind of like festering and like building up, kind of like this erupting, you know, volcano. And then when you erupt, everybody would be, oh my gosh, how did this happen? And you're like, how did this happen? You're the one who told me to shove this down for years and years and years and years and years into oblivion, and you expected me to be a healthy person. I don't understand where you get off. You know, a lot of you have been carrying that energy. I feel like for the first time in a long time, you're letting some of that go. You're actually just like, you know what? It doesn't matter. I should be able to express. And I think it's because you're coming into contact with people that you feel comfortable expressing yourself to, or you found a way to express yourself. This could be you coming into contact with an art of some sort, or just a passion. Again, you're knowing your passion. And through that, you're able to express things that you were told literally not to express when you were a child. Okay? So this is a really beautiful thing. I think that you guys, again, with this Pathfinder, you are finding your way. You are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're not taking any prisoners, including grudges. Like, you're not holding anything. You're just letting it go. Okay? And that's a really great energy from a Scorpio. So this is an awesome upcoming movement that you have here. This new moon in Virgo is going to bring a lot of clarity to a situation, and it's also going to bring a lot of tact. And so this is an awesome reading for Scorpio. Can I break things? Yeah. I mean, because where else is it supposed to go? You know? And a lot of it is can be channeled through sexual energy. That's where all that passion comes from and stuff too. A lot of it can be channeled sexually, but when there's no vessel to carry that, and you don't want to put your burdens all on a person, you know? You don't want to put all that energy on a person, but you're capable of it, you know? Especially when it comes to intimacy. It's like, that's the times where you can express it. That's the time when you feel free to express it, because sexually, that's when you are congratulated. You know, when you go to extreme sexually, sometimes that's when people are like, oh, that was amazing, I've never experienced that before. But at the same time, it's the thing that can hinder you, but it's the only thing that you've been like patted on the back for. Which is wrong. That is so wrong. But again, that is your journey, you know, that is the lessons that you have to learn. But I feel like you've aced this past test, okay, Scorpio? So thank you so much for joining me in this live. I hope to see you later. I think that I am going to try to do a new moon in Virgo reading just to see what's going on, do like a really in-depth reading. So I will catch y'all on the flippity flop. All right, thank you so much. And if you have any Cancer in your chart, I'm about to hippity hop over and do the Cancer reading. All right, peace. Thanks.